In this lesson, we are going to look at the WordPress file system. So what this basically means is how files are arranged, or how you can easily access files within your WordPress installation. Now, depending on how you install your WordPress, either locally or on a live server, you can get access to your WordPress files. That is the PHP, CSS, JavaScript files that make up your WordPress website. To demonstrate how to get access to the WordPress file system, I'm going to log into the hosting account of themillionshoppers.com so we can get to the control panel and have access to the file manager. So to do that, I would open a new tab, and this site, as you already know, was hosted with Namecheap. So I'll go to Namecheap. I would sign in to my Namecheap account, and here I would go straight to my C panel or control panel. So my control panel opens up, and I want to access the file manager. So I clicked on file manager, and then I would go ahead to open up the public_HTML folder. This is where our website files sit on the internet. So I'll double click on that. As you can see, we have the website files. These files and folders control everything that happens or goes on within our WordPress installation, both from the back end or the dashboard or the admin area and the front end. As you can see, WP admin holds files that control what happens on the dashboard or the admin area. So you can get access to CSS files. CSS is used for styling. Images, includes folder, JavaScript, etc. So you also have PHP files here. So this is the files for the customize. You have files for comments. So you can't make changes to any of these files because they are used by WordPress to manage your content. If I go up one level back to our file system, this is a directory to another website entirely. You can create different folders within your WordPress installation to create a subdomain or subdirectory. That way you can install another WordPress website in that folder. For instance, this folder, Dr. Pen, holds another WordPress installation. So you can see here we have the WP admin, we have WP content. This folder takes care of content that displays on the front end. And also we have WP includes, which also holds files that displays on the front end, like images, plugins, etc. So if you open up the WP includes folder, you have access to assets, blocks, CSS files, customized files, widgets, images, etc. So if I go up one level, these other files outside here have their own functions, but the one you may likely make changes to is the WP config file. This file is responsible for the connection between your database and your website files. For instance, if I edit this file, I'll click on edit. This is the editor within control panel. You can edit your website files, which includes PHP files, JavaScript or CSS files. Editing this file is useful if you are moving your website from one hosting or one server to another server. Then you can edit the file and make changes to the database name, the database user and password, so that there would be a connection between your WordPress files and the new database you must have created from your other web hosting account or server. So I'll go ahead and close this out. You may also want to make changes to the folders or files in the WP content folder. So this folder holds your plugins, your theme, your uploads. Uploads holds files that you upload to the media library. As you can see, these are images here, and let's open 2020 folder for instance. It automatically creates folder. 11 is for November, so we started uploading images to our media library in November. So we have the November folder automatically created here. So all the images we uploaded in November will be saved in that folder. Same goes for the next folder, which is December. Obviously, the next folder would be 2021, and then you would have 01 as a folder for January and 02 as a folder for February if you upload any files or images to your WordPress media library from your WordPress dashboard. Also, notice how we have these dimensions next to each of these images. This is the main image, the WooCommerce placeholder.png. But then WordPress creates different dimensions or different variations and use them accordingly. For instance, if I go to my settings and then I'll go to media. You would see here that we have different image sizes. So our thumbnail size, we set it as a width of 150 by 150 height. Medium size image is set to the maximum width of 300 by 300, and then large size images are set to the width of 1024 by 1024. So WordPress looks at all these settings which you've made and works behind the scenes to render your images as a result of the parameters you've set. You can decide to vary this number as you please. Okay, so going back to our control panel, I'll go up one level, and then the next folder to look at under the WP content is the plugins folder. Here you have all the plugins that are active on your website. So let me go back up one folder to our main file system. So I'll go to WP content and then I'll go to plugins. So here you can see all the plugins available on our WordPress installation, and you can verify that by going to plugins, and here you have them. So if I delete a plugin from here, it automatically deletes the folder from my file system or file manager. And then for themes, you also have all your installed themes. We have the Neve theme we just uploaded in a couple lessons back, and we have our 2019 and 2020 theme. Same thing goes if you delete any theme from the dashboard. The folder will get deleted from the file manager. You can as well delete the folder from here and you won't see it anymore from the dashboard. Another way to install a theme on your WordPress website is by coming to the file manager, then you click on upload. So this would prompt you to upload your theme file. So you click to select your theme file and upload the zip file to the server. Once you are done uploading it, you right click and unzip. You would see the unzip option or extract option. Then you extract the folder to your themes directory in the file manager. And if you come back to your dashboard, click on themes and reload your page, you would see that theme automatically installed or available for you to customize from the dashboard. And we have come to the end of this lesson. I will see you in the next one.